Hello, I'm Jagan from Go with Data. Welcome to the Crack SQL Interview in 50 question series. In this video series, we'll practice 50 SQL questions across various topics. You can use the playlist Crack SQL Interview in 50 questions to follow the videos related to this series. For each video in the series, you can find the related code on my GitHub. Feel free to explore the code and provide any feedback in the comment section. Now let's dive into the 43rd video of the series, and this is the 7th and final question related to the topic subqueries. So let's see the data and we can talk about the question in detail. We have given two tables, employee and department. Let's create this table. Okay. Now we have a employee table which got employee ID, the employee's name, how much salary they get, and which department they belongs to. So employee ID is the unique identifier for this table. For the department table, we got the department ID and the department name. And the department ID is going to be the unique identifier for this table. With this given employee data, the company's executives are interested in seeing who earns the most money in each of the department. The high earner is the in every department is the employee who has a salary in the top 3 unique salaries from that department. So we are asked to find the solution to find the employees who are high earners in each department. When you say high earners, it's the top 3 salary bucket employees. Okay, so when you get these kind of questions, right, first we have to think what is the intention of this question. So what is the interviewer is expecting from you? So that is the first thing. This question is trying to check if you know how to sort the data and get the set of data with specific filter condition. So that's the intention of this. So in this data, if you get the input, first thing is you have to sort based on the department. So we have the department 2 and 1. So in 1, you sort based on the salary. So 90,000, 85, 85, 69, before that goes 70. So we have two sets of department, 1 and 2. In 2, we got 80,000 and 60,000 is in order. But in department 1, first one is 90,000. So this is the first. And second one is 85,000, which is second. And the employee Randy is also 85,000. So we got 2 second employees. And then we have 70,000, which is the third. And then Janet is going to be the fourth. And for department 2, we have only 2. So there is no problem. We have to bring in all the employees. So we go first and second. There is no third. Okay. Here, when you have these kind of questions, right, find the employees with the top 3 salary, or the employee who's the third top in the rank, kind of this ranking problem, right? So the basic question we have to ask is, what if there are more than one employee with the same rank? So should I bring the top 3 employees like Max, Joe, and Randy, or top 3 salary, and then you get the employees who get that salary, right? The story is completely different. If you say top 3 salary, then it's 95,000, 90,000, 85,000, 70,000. So these are the top 3 salary. And then we have to find the employees who get that salary. That means you get 4 employees for the department 1 and 2 employees for department 2. So you have to ask the clarifying questions before you start the SQL. So most of these questions will have the same intention, right? So you have to ask what happens if there is more than one record comes for this condition. Then you decide. So the question is, get the top 3 salary and then find all the employees who falls under that bucket. So given that condition, for department 1, we got 4 employees. For department 2, we got 2 employees. So the expected output is going to be the department and then the employee Max, Joe, Randy, and Will. And then for department sales, is going to be Henry and Sam. So we have to get this output. Okay, let's comment this out and see how to get this. So the first step, what we can do is, we can connect the employee table and this department table. Select from the employee table, inner join department table. So both are connected with, for the department table is ID, and the employee table, the ID is the employee ID. So we say department ID. So we connect the employee table with the department table. So in the employee table, we have the department ID, which connects with the ID of the department table. So that's what we do. So we are looking for the department, the employee name, and the salary. So let's go for it. So here d dot name, how will you say it? Name as department, and then employee's name, e dot name as PLOY employee, and then salary from the employee table. So this is what they asked. So when you run it, you have the department, you have the employee, you got the salary. Now keep this aside. I'm going to create a SQL which says select count star from employee where, to say E, okay, E, where E dot salary is going to be less than something, right? So we have to find the top three. So that should be something which has to go with, say, greater than or equal to, first salary is 90,000, right? So we get the 90,000. When I run this, I got only one employee. So even I can just say select ID, name, and salary. So if I run this, I can see who is the employee. Max is the only person who falls under the top salary, 90,000. The second one is 85,000. So if I say the salary is greater than or equal to 85, if I run this, I will get these three employees, 85 and 90. The third one is 70. So every salary, if I check this way, I can get the number of employees. If you see this, you get more employees because the salary of the department 2 also comes in. So I have to put a filter and e dot department ID equal to 1. So currently I'm looking for that. So I will filter only the department 1 and the salary which is greater than or equal to 70. So this is a query where it gets all the employees with the salary limitation. So I'm going to bring that SQL into here and see and get me that count part of it. So select this. So instead of e.salary greater than or equal to something, I am going to do a correlated subquery. That means this subquery is going to depend on the top table e.salary and the department equal to e dot department ID, right? I am making this filter as dynamic. So this is going to be the subquery filter, and the main query is here. Now what happens? The every employee table, this subquery is going to execute, and it is going to give me the number of employees who's eligible. So I want to get a count, how many employees will come. So I say 3, right? So if I say 3 employee ID, if I say ID, I got distinct 4 IDs. If I say name, distinct name. But if I say salary, I got 90,000, 85,000, 70,000. So I just have to say count of distinct salary, right? So this is going to give me 3 distinct salaries, 90, 85, and 70. So I will just say, and the count should be greater than or equal to 3 because we need the top 3, right? So get me the count of distinct salary which is less than or equal to 3. So it should not go beyond 3. That means I get the top 3 salary and the employees related to them. So this is how I create a correlated subquery. So when I run this, I will get the department IT and sales, and then the salary part of it. If I want to distinguish between the department, I say order by 1, 2. That means you sort based on the department and then the employee. Now, I don't want to go to employee and say salary 3 in descending order. If I do that, I will get the departments IT and then the top 3 salary and then the employees related to that bucket, and then sales. Oh, okay. I have to run this again. Okay. So I get the sales and then the employee name and then the salary. So it is simple correlated subquery which brings me the required data. So if you run it without understanding the subquery, it's going to be a confusing one. Now you know how you are going to build the correlated subquery and what number you have to give, right? Fine. Now I got the output with the correlated subquery. How can I do this using the Windows function? So whenever we try with the Windows function, the basic question they will ask is, what is the difference between rank and dense rank? So this is one of the examples which they try to explore whether you understand what is a rank and what is dense rank. So let's see what it is. Same like the employee and the department, we get this connection. So we get the department name, employee name, salary from the employee table. You connect with the department using the department ID. So this will give me the basic connection. Now I'm going to do rank based on the salary. Rank over partition by d dot name, right? So the department name, or I can use the e dot department ID. So whichever is easy for me. Since I'm using d dot name, I'm using d dot name. I can even use e dot department ID, which is also going to work. Partition by the department, order by the d dot name, and e dot salary. If I say salary, it should be on the descending order. So my top salary will come first as rank. Same way, I'm going to introduce one more Windows function, which is dense rank. Same syntax as dense rank. So only difference is this is rank, this is dense rank. But the partition, everything is the same. If you want, I can just do this way. So partition by the department and the order by, you don't have to give department, you can just say salary, but just for understanding, I put the department and then the salary. If I say e dot department ID, when you see the code, it will be more clear that it's going with the department ID. If you say name, we are not sure if it's the employee name or department name. So it's up to you to use the column. If I run this and if we see the data, the IT, employee, and the salary is all sorted out. And if you see the rank, Max is the first, Joe and Randy are the second. But if you see the rank, it's 4, but dense rank, it's 3. So the main difference between the rank and dense rank is, if there is more than one record which falls under the same rank, then the rank will skip that count. So you say 1, 2, 2, and then 4. The 3 will be skipped because you got 2 2s. So if there is 3 2, then the next number will be 5. So it will just have the number of count and then skip the numbers if there is multiple records falls under the same rank. But the dense rank is completely different. Even if there is multiple rank, the next one will be the reset of the sequence, like 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then we break on the department. So it goes with 1 and 2. So this is the main difference between the rank and dense rank. Remember, we told, since we have the restriction of if there is more than one employee, you bring all the employees. That means you go with the dense rank where you don't have the skip in the rank. But when you use only the rank, then you have a skip. So when you say less than or equal to 3, then you go 1, 2, and 1 and 2. You don't get the third one. You will miss will. So you have to make sure you understand what is the difference between rank and dense rank. And this question is basically to explore to see whether you know what is rank and dense rank. Okay. So this gets the raw data. So we say with all employees as I using this as a CTE table, and I say select the department and the employee YEE and salary from the CTE table. The condition is where the dense rank is less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to 3. So if I say greater than or equal to 3, that means it will bring me 3, 2, and 1. Oh, it's less than or equal to 3. Sorry. Dense rank is less than or equal to 3. So 1, 2, and 3 become unknown column departments. What's a department? Not departments. So if I run this, the raw data will be filtered. So you have this data, the raw data will be filtered based on the dense rank. So we get 1, 2, and 3. Say dense rank less than or equal to 3 is 1, 2, and 3. And this is 1 and 2 for the sales department. So that's what you get at the end, right? So the main intention is the rank and dense rank is what for this question. So if you want to see the code we have used here, then you can go to the Grow Data YouTube channel, the playlist. We have the crack SQL Interview in 50 questions. So we have the video tagged here. If you want to see the Tamil version of it, you have Tamil crack SQL Interview in 50 questions. So if you go to that playlist, you have the description part where you have the GitHub link. It will take you to the GitHub code base where you have all the code. So this is the 43rd video, and you have the employee table and the department table and the 2 SQLs, the correlated subquery and then the Windows function SQL. So you can use this. So if you want to join the Growth Data WhatsApp channel, the link is here. You can use this and you can join Growth Data WhatsApp channel. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.